I can't see!
Hi, okay. Nope. Yeah.
Is your head still out of the shot?
Yep.
How many coffees kind of a day is it?
That's number 6.
How is it not Monday?
Space him out. Bravo.
Now, have you ever been in services where you're not sure, or events where you can watch people clap? Very fond thing I used to do is just observe clapping techniques. There's this.
That's weird.
Then there's these.
Okay, yeah. That's me right there.
People. Why are we discussing clapping? We actually were going to talk about something functional today. We want to share with you the incredibly thrilling stories of how we met our
Significant others, which isn't each other.
How did you meet Nat?
Okay, I feel like that warrants an explanation. That entire ungodly sequence was me describing the Calgary Stampede where I met my wife. This was Beck's first time editing. This might be Beck's last time editing. I had sworn off women that night, actually. I was supposed to have gone on a blind date arranged by a mutual friend of myself and my ex-girlfriend at that time. My ex was not happy about this. She was livid. Seriously, done with women! Crazy! Oh, so much crazy. You know what? Forget it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing this blind date thing. I'm just gonna go to the Stampede with my friends from work, and that's it. Went to Stampede purely to drink my face off, maybe do a few rides, but mostly drink my face off.
Noble reasons.
Noble reasons. And the first thing I see is this cute girl brought by one of my coworkers. Oh, dang.
Wait, did Natalie have rhinestone booty at this event?
She was wearing an Aritzia yoga outfit.
You remember.
I do remembers. She was 19, just barely 19. I was 21? Yeah, we were babies. Oh dear Lord, we were babies. I'd intended for nothing more than this is just gonna be a little fling. All of the people that I worked with were like, oh dude, no, you are in it deep. Like, what are you, yeah.
You were hook, line, and sinker, and you still are just as hook, line, and sinker.
To this day, I have not spent more than 24 hours without having talked to her.
Little fling, my ex.
In 2007, we got engaged. 2009, actually married.
And when did you start popping babies out?
Seriously, I'm bad at this.
Uh-huh.
I have to check my phone. I think 2014 is when we first had kids.
It is.
You should just not ask me questions because you obviously know more than what I do. Pretty much the most difficult thing about our wedding was finding a wedding photographer.
It's awkward to be the groom and shoot your own photos.
I just buy a few more camera bodies and strategically place them around the room on tripods.
I love you, Natalie.
I tolerate you.
I met Josh initially when I was very, very little. Our families met, and so by default I met Josh.
It wasn't an arranged marriage.
I have zero recollection of it, so it's more of like a blip on the radar. I was, 11, maybe 12? I see this adorable boy with a mushroom cut that curled like the McDonald's sign. It was that hook, line, and sinker.
Has anyone ever said, oh, he's got an adorable mushroom cut?
So somehow we became friends. Around 16, we, I don't know, started dating as serious as 16-year-olds can be. Dating and breaking up and dating and breaking up. By 20, we got engaged and got married.
How long was it between the engagement and the marriage?
For the first engagement or the second engagement? We got engaged as babies, stayed engaged for 8 months, broke off the engagement, got re-engaged. Too young, too much time has passed. Got married 2 months later.
Wow.
My mother basically planned the wedding.
And it wasn't arranged.
A week after our first anniversary, I had our son. Which means we've been parents for a really long time. We're coming up into our 18th year together. There was no social media. I think I might have had an email and it might have been bumblebee_for_me@hotmail.com.
Bumblebee for me.
Bumblebee_for_me because there was already a Bumblebee for me. It was the 90s.
Mine was categorical banana head.
As a child, that's what you picked?
Joe, I can categorically say that you are not a bigger banana head.
I also used to sign everything. Live, love, and just be. B-E-E, and then I do a little B. Texting didn't exist. Maybe Josh and I wouldn't have gotten married if we'd had texting and social media. It would have been very dramatic and entertaining to look back on. But we have no record except our deep cherished memories. Closer memories are the better ones. See, as much as Sven cared about his photography, I didn't. Would you like to know the camera that was used for my wedding photos? Sony Cybershot.
They were actually digital?
You could actually see
Yeah.
your photo and edit to sepia on your camera?
Back then? Megapixels are a myth!
Oh. I also keep said cherished photos in this dollar store album.
Now here's a real big difference, again, about sort of the times that we got married. You have a photo album.
Yeah.
I don't think Nat and I have printed a single photo.
I mean, back then, we didn't have a laptop. This is the first photo ever taken of the two of us.
Oh my.
I never actually sent out my thank you cards.
Neither did we!
I'd actually write thank you cards. I just didn't adult enough to take the thank you cards to mail them. My mom might have sent them. Still might not look certain people in the eye. Join us next week when we discuss our dogs.
Astrology.
Ooh, what we Google.
I'm gonna clean my browser history. All right, so we're editing this right now, and
No,
what?
no,
No.
I'm editing this right now.
I'm so proud of her. We have come to the realization that if we were married, we would probably kill each other. So.
No, we wouldn't probably. We'd be dead already. This
very
wouldn't
true.
be happening.
Oh, we wouldn't make it past what? Would you give us 48 hours?
36.
Yeah, that's being generous.
Marry your opposite.
Truth.